Sony needs to be stopped. I'm talking about they are fully taking advantage of their fan base, the Sony fans, the Sony ponies. You know, they're taking complete advantage with this price hike. Other countries are seeing an outrageous numbers that they're going up. This is ridiculous. Like, this is just not even, you can't even excuse this anymore. You can't back this up. You have some clowns running around talking about, oh, if you can't pay an extra $50 to $100, oh, you don't need to get it. You don't need this. Well, I'm sorry. There's some families out here that are just not fortunate enough to pay that extra price hike, you know? And then you have to deal with scalpers out here. These Decepticons don't care about you. Like I said before, do not trust Sony. Do not trust Sony up there at the front office. They don't care about their own brand. You see what they're doing to PlayStation. They don't even care about PlayStation. Shut up and go make remakes. Shut up. We're about to make a movie on your AAA banger. Shut up. Sit down and listen to me like a little child. Turn around, put your nose on the wall. They don't even care about their own brand. So what makes you think what makes you think they care about you? They don't care. Now, let's jump into the price hikes. The most I'm talking about, Australia is about to get dug out the long way. I'm talking about $800. They want to charge $800 for a base for the. It don't comes with, it's nothing. It's bone dry. Only thing you're getting is the PlayStation, and I think one controller, and maybe the disc drive for $800, bro. This is outrageous. China, the yin yang money, however you pronounce it, 4,200. That's crazy. Japan, for yin yang money, 60,000 yin yang money. 60,000. These scumbags have lost their mind out here in these gaming streets. Like I said before, man, the greedier, the grimier. They're not gonna change. Sony is not your friend, man. They're not your friend. UK money, it's going up to 480. You know, these are different. These are different types of monies that I really don't know what they go by. Europe going up to 550. I feel sorry for these people that if they're already struggling to find a PS5 and they already been saving up for months and months, because some people have a regular dead-end job that they have to just put away a little money here, put away a little money there. Now I gotta save up an extra $50 to $100. Then I gotta go buy a $70 game on top of that. Then if I got kids, I gotta buy an extra controller. Then if they want another game for the holidays, that's another $70 to like $100+. Really? Then if I live in Australia, they're about to give it to Australia. $800 for a console? Oh my goodness. 800? And then you got these Sony ponies bragging about, oh, I got my bag up. I can pay it. I got it. Okay, you may be a little more fortunate than other countries. We get all that. We know you at the top of the mountain. We know you got that bag up. We know you got your bread and butter. Okay, cool. That's fine. Stay over there, Mr. Richie Rich. But you do have people that's living paycheck to paycheck. They have families. They're struggling. They have to take care of their kids day in, day out. They got to go to school. They got to buy them clothes. They got to buy them food. They got to go shopping and start all over again the next day. And they're barely making ends meet right now. So you mean to tell me you're going to go up on the console that their kids been dying to have since last year, and now they barely can find it, and now you're gonna go up and make it a harder struggle? Oh, what are materials? Oh, what a recession? Oh, it's a struggle out here. Okay, it's been a struggle. So you mean to tell me January was any different to now? Now the inflation just going up, so all the products, the materials it takes to make the console, it has to go up. It has to go up. Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't hear Nintendo over there yelling, oh, well, we need to go up the materials this, the materials that. And I'm pretty sure they're selling like hotcakes with this Nintendo Switch. You don't hear them screaming, hollering, and screaming and hooting. You don't hear Xbox hollering, screaming and hooting. We need to go up ASAP. It's finna take effect today. So wherever you are, if you're in Australia, I feel sorry for you. $800. Come on. And let me not even get on the scalpers. Oh my goodness. The scalpers are finna have a field day They were already doubling the price. Now they're gonna triple the price. They're gonna be paying $2,000 for a PS5 now. And you know what they're gonna tell you? Oh, inflation, bro. Inflation, bro. We're in the pandemic. We're you know what I'm saying? You know how it is out here in these gaming streets. Come on, man. This is ridiculous, man. I can't believe Sony would do something like this, bro. I can't believe they would do something like this to people, man. Canada $650 with the Blu-ray drive, $519 plus tax. So you see, if you're at $650, it's usually about an extra $20 to $50 anyway, somewhere around. It's depending on the store, give or take. So you're looking at an extra $50 to $100 in each one of these countries, each one. And if they get a bundle, that's an extra $50 to $70. So now you're looking at almost $150 increase on half of these consoles. That's not even worth. These plastic boxes are not even worth that. They're not giving you anything. They're not giving you PlayStation money to give you better value, to say, hey, for all of your troubles, we're going to give you PlayStation money when you buy the console. So that'll give you PlayStation $70 bucks, so you can go on PlayStation Store and choose the game that you want. Not forcing a bundle down your throat with a game that you don't even want with Horizon. First of all, they're locking down stuff that they shouldn't have been locking down in the past, which now is coming back to bite them. Okay, you follow me? So now you want to reject your PS4 and try to move everything over to PS5 and PC, so you can kick PS4 out, so you can force everybody into the new ecosystem that you claim that you want to support, your PS Plus premium customers, but you haven't really uploaded anything new on there that's really attractive like Game Pass. So you're scared once the Game Pass Activision deal goes through that you're going to be losing this generation anyways. $70 billion already have their heads spinning, and they lost $20 billion with that deal. Now they're ripping people off for 50, hundreds, thousands, millions of dollars. Now they're being sued for $5 billion. Now we turn around, we hear this price hike increase all of a sudden right after we hear the lawsuit. Anybody's following what's going on here? It's all about money. Sony is not about to take a L. Sony don't like you. Only thing they like is your money. They're not your friend. They're not cool with you. They're not your road dog. They're not your homie. They're not your lover. They're not your friend. They don't like you. They only like your money. That's what I've been trying to tell you guys since day one. And now that it's coming to light, everybody is kind of seeing it. They're like, wait a minute. Wait, yo, you know, you might be onto something here. Yeah, Sony really don't care about us like that. Okay then. Why are your exclusive games? These scumbags are sending all of PS4, PS5 exclusive games to PC to try to save Call of Duty deal. Save Call of Duty from not leaving, because that right there is an extra 30% of revenue that they keep coming in guaranteed every year off of DLCs and sales. For Call of Duty, it's the #1 selling game on PC and I think Xbox platform across the map. So they can't afford to lose Call of Duty. If they lose Call of Duty, that's too much to lose. That's a big L that they will take, which meaning they're going to go back to the drawing board. Guess what? PS5 may go up another $50 to make up that. And they want to go spread the money throughout the industry on their production company to make movies about their AAA bangers out. PlayStation over there, oh yeah, just do a couple remakes. We'll call you next week. We're gonna go work on some more tech. We're gonna build some more TVs. We're gonna go work on some more movies. Yeah, we're gonna bring out a God of War movie. What about God of War Ragnarok? Just tell them they're gonna release whenever, release some gameplay whenever it's about to come out. We're gonna go back over here and work on some more movies, some more tech, some phones and headphones, and another thing. They're going up on everything. They're going up on their TVs. They're going up on their tech. They're going up on their games. They're going up on any merchandise they own. They are going up on it. And I still feel sorry for Australia. $800 is ridiculous for a console that's not for a plastic box. Yo, at this point, you might as well just go buy a PC, bro, and build one at this point. Because by the time you get to that third game, you're going to be thinking real hard. Like, why did I even buy this console? Yeah, it's cool until that first 6 months pass. And then you're going to be like, man, it just feels just like another plastic box. You're going to get used to playing it. You're going to get used to the graphics anyways. You're going to play where your friends play. They probably on Xbox Game Pass on PC. Now you're over here with a console just collecting dust. And then you got to wait till like 3 to 4 more paydays before you can buy another game. Oh, forbid something happens to your PS5. If it breaks, you got to send it back in. That's going to take another 3-4 months before you get it back. So it's just like the communication there is crazy. The customer service sucks over there at Sony. They don't give a rat's about you. Oh man, I'm telling you, man, they do not care about you, man. Only thing they care about is filling up their pockets, man. I'm talking about you got generation after generation after generation. Sony have been doing this, and now it's finally catching up to them. They're in the media every single day or every other day. Bad news after bad news. And at first you guys thought it was a joke. It was like, man, Sony can't be really doing all this behind our back. And now all dark comes to light. He said, man, get on that Game Pass bandwagon. I'm telling you, there's more value over there anyways. I'm not telling you to completely leave your PS5 behind, but if you want to play game after game and just game it out and go crazy, somehow get into that game, that Game Pass ecosystem, man. And I will put a link down in the description after this video, man, so you guys can go sign up if you have a PC with PlayStation Premium only. You have to have PlayStation Premium only with cloud gaming, or Game Pass Ultimate, which is you can play on the console, the PC, the mobile, your phones, your tablets, your TVs. If you have a Samsung TV that is capable and have a Game Pass app, yes, you can play Game Pass on Samsung new TVs that just came out. I'm just trying to give you guys some extra places to play and have value in game without stressing about these prices, because looking at this is ridiculous, man. Like, really? $650 over there in Canada. Mexico, 15,000. Oh, they were right. It is 15,000 over there in Mexico. I don't know the name of their money, the MXN money. They have MXN money. That is $15,000. 15,000 MXN dollars over there in Mexico. And we thought Australia had it bad. Oh, I take that back. Jeez Louise. Wow. China, 42 yin yang. Oh my goodness, 60 in Japan, 60 yin yang, 60,000 and 48 and $78 of yin yang. That's way too much, bro. That's way too much. And they say materials is the reason why we have to go up. Chip shortages. We're trying to push out more PS5s. Do you really think they're trying to push out more PS5s if the value is going up? If they have a hot product, they want you to stay thirsty and hungry for it, because they know they're going to stay sold out. So when they do get them in, they're going to sell out. So that way they stay at the top of the market, and it never really drops, because people are so hungry to get one because they don't really see them. If you catch a PS5 in your store, it's going to be a fight like it's Black Friday. I guarantee it. Like that's how thirsty they want you to stay for a PS5, because they know you're going to want something that everybody don't really have, because that's the value. They're giving away the exclusives. PS5 look like it's extinct. You don't even know what a PS5. I don't even really know what it even looks like in person. If I see one, I never see them. It's like the lost and found. Like I'm playing like Duck Goose or something. Like I'm trying to sit here and find who has it. No matter what website you go to, Walmart, Best Buy, Target, you can't find one nowhere. But they want to jack the price up and pretend like they believe in generations, like they believe in their fan base. They don't even care about you. They don't care about me. Only thing they care about in that front office is money. They don't even see what's going on down here. They're billionaires and trillionaires. They're at the top of the mountain. They don't see what's really going down here. People scruffling and fighting. Only thing they do is when somebody report, when they send their little middleman up there, little Uncle Jim Ryan up there to the front office and say, hey man, what's going on? He say, oh well, this and this, and he's making it seem like it's ice cream and cake down here, and everybody down here fighting for a PS5. He comes back, oh, I think we need to upcharge. We need to go up a little bit more because we're getting sued for $5 billion. All of a sudden, after you get sued for $5 billion, now the price immediately goes up. The next day, we thought we were going to hear an apology, right? I'm thinking Sony about to come out and say, oh, we're sorry for all the bad press, the bad publicity, and all the bad news. People are trying to blackball Sony now and talk about them and talk down on them. We thought we were going to hear an apology. I'm thinking Sony's about to come out and say, you know what, guys? We apologize. We're sorry. We're going to do whatever we can to make it right. We're going to reimburse all of our fan base, the $5 billion that we stole. But somebody done came in there and lied and said, oh, it's 30% across the map. Yeah, but not double charging. They're double charging people. How is that fair? If it's already 30% and you're charging another 30 on that, how is that fair? I don't see how they're trying to mix that story up to make it seem like it's 30 across the map. And we know for a fact you're double charging because it don't add up for each sale that was given. You're double charging people. How is that fair? That's what I'm saying. Like, Sony always have the best lawyers. They're already at the top of their game to beat and cheat people. So there's no really way you really can win against them because they already have the lawyers and the judges already on deck to fight against every lawsuit already, and they're paying millions of billions of dollars to already to keep them quiet. Shh, hush money. Yeah, we know what's going on over there. That's why I tell you, they've been scheming for a long time, generation after generation. Oh, wow. Someone has spoke on too. PS3 almost went under due to greed and bad business deals. And now they're doing the same thing with PS5. Only except this time, Xbox is going so hard they can't really afford to slip up because Game Pass is on fire. Game Pass is on fire, guys. And it's so easy to get into the ecosystem over there. It's so difficult to get in the ecosystem of PlayStation because they want to be known as the most quality console to make the AAA standalone, story-driven AAA bangers. And we get all that. Yes, that is the recipe. That is the kryptonite to the fan base. We know what Sony can do. We know what PlayStation can do when they put their minds to it. But right now, they're just being so greedy. You get what I'm saying? A fan base, they just don't... They're too brainwashed to see what they're really doing. And you have people backing this up saying that that's right for a price hike. These scumbags don't care about you if you are protecting them. That's why you're brainwashed. They love Sony ponies. They love them so much. Oh my god. They're probably going to give them a Christmas present. They love people like that, man. This is not cool. But on any level, this is not right. And that's why I'm here to fight for what's right, because a lot of people, some people may agree with it, some people may not agree with it, but that's on you. You're entitled to your own opinion, just like I am. What you believe in is what you believe in. What I believe in is what I believe in. That's fine. That's cool. That's why I say it's more about gaming politics. It's fine. We can go back and forth all day, but at the same time, this is not right to just jack a price up to a beloved console that's already hard to get your hands on. So you know you have a gold mine right there. So you're going to use it to your advantage. You're going to make everybody else seem like they're crazy, but you're actually ripping your fan base off. You're pushing PS4 fan base out the door for PC. You're sending all the exclusives over to PC so you can take over the PC market. So you don't even have to worry about the other 150 to 200 million fans that you're leaving behind, because you already know PC have you covered. They're selling millions of copies already over there on PC. So it's just like, okay, PS4 already flatlined. Okay, we're done with that generation. Clearly, we can't keep up with that if we're going to start making AAA movies. We're not, like I said before, we're not worrying about PlayStation. Like I said, we're not letting nothing get in between that $70 price tag, and we're not worrying about PlayStation Plus Premium. And I'm going to leave it right there till later on, guys, so we can jump back into another topic. So you already know what to do, guys. Smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you guys can be notified on all of the new latest and greatest news out here in these gaming streets. And peace.